Hi, I'm Kat, and I do tarot readings, and this video is going to be my first video that I have ever made, so this is going to be really interesting, and it's also going to help with some self-confidence. So this is going to be on how to read the cards. I find that over the many years of reading, a lot of people have difficulty in understanding and reading and how to interpret the tarot cards. So what I do that makes things easier for me is hindsight. And I find that's a very valuable tool. And a lot of people can learn how the cards work via hindsight. So if you're new, get yourself a deck. You don't need the book. Books are wonderful. They're full of different tarot readers' opinions on what the cards mean to them. So this journey is about what do the cards mean to you. So everybody has a different life experience, and we go through many of them in our lifetime. So get your deck and sit down with the cards, and I'll show you how I use them. So I do a very simple spread. It's a 3-card spread. Now, a beauty with the 3-card spread is the placements can be called anything and everything. So the traditional method of a 3-card spread is this one is past, this one is present, and this one is future. Now another 3-card spread is this is morning, this is afternoon, this is evening. One that's great for relationships. This is him. This is the situation. This is her. And so forth. So we're dealing with learning the tarot and hindsight. So what you can do is in the evenings, sit down, shuffle your cards, ask a question in the area of what was my day like? Or what did I need to learn from today? Or what was the highlight of today? And so forth. So shuffle the cards, you lay them down, and you can go, well, morning, afternoon, evening. And so I did this up last night because I've been thinking about starting to do videos. So I did this reading, and this is my personal reading. So what I did was lay down this card first, and this was my morning. I wanted to know what my day was like. And I sat for a while and contemplated this card, and I went, that's kind of strange why that card appeared for my morning. Because to be honest, I was lazy yesterday morning. I was enjoying reading up on tarot, watching YouTubes, you name it. I was just having a very relaxing, laid-back morning. This is a conflict card or a competition card. It's the 5 of Wands. And it also relates to work, career, spirituality, and so forth. So I'm kind of sitting there going, well, gee, okay, well, the spirituality side of this card kind of fits because I'm reading books on tarot and so forth and YouTubing and being lazy. So I went, okay, well, there's one. But then I had another thing that went on in the morning as well, and I wrote it down in my journal. And that I was also kind of like humming and hawing about making my bed, cleaning the house, that sort of stuff. So I'm kind of going, okay, well, gee, which one is it? Is it me being, lazy, playing with my cards and my spirituality? Or did it have to do with cleaning the house? So I went, okay. I wrote those down. Then I came to the present and I got the Queen of Wands. Now, she's a very compassionate, caring, loving person. Very kind of, I see her as domestic. She's also nurturing and so forth. So I'm sitting there looking at her and seeing her warmth and the fact that she's energetic and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, okay, well, this is the afternoon. I wasn't exactly energetic. And I'm going, okay, well, what exactly did that card mean? So I'm kind of thinking, well, what did I do all afternoon? Well, I was lazy. Then I decided, I'll go for a walk. So, maybe that's the energetic side, was deciding to go for a walk. Then I'm sitting there thinking, well, I got some people coming by. Oh, maybe that's being social. That's also another side to this queen, is she's social. And so I'm thinking, okay. So then I moved on to the evening, and we have the Queen of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is usually a younger person. They're, learning. They're discovering new things, experiencing new things, that kind of stuff. And I'm kind of sitting there going, well, that's not really fitting into my evening. What did I do in the evening? So then I went through the list of things that I did in the evening. And I had several things that I did in the evening. So I'm like, okay, well, I need to break this down. What exactly are these cards pinpointing to? Where is it in the area of each time of day are they talking about? So then I brought in some clarifier cards to help me break those cards down. So then on this one, I received the 10 of coins. And the 10 of coins is very family, very home. And, lots of prosperity. It's a very successful card. So then I went, okay. So this card is relating to home and to home environment and to family. So I'm going, okay, I was lazy. I was at home. I was chilling out watching TV. Just having lots of abundance and enjoying my morning. So that helped me explain this card. It wasn't a struggle card. It wasn't a conflict card. It was just me being at home. And also reflecting to home is in the heart, which is my spirituality. So then we come to the morning, and I do the same thing, wanting clarification in the morning. And up came the Knight of Page, or the Knight of Coins. Sorry for my speech. This is I've never done videos before, and I'm talking to myself. So anyways, the Knight of Coins or Pentacles came up, and I'm all like, okay, well that kind of explains things, but it's another court card. So then I start looking into the imagery of the court card. And I'm going, okay, well, we have here some scrolls, letters, whatever you call it. Then here we have him very, very gleefully happy. He's holding up a coin. He has a pocket watch, and he's got his finger on time. And it's interesting because where this placement of his finger is around 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm going, that's when my friend was going to arrive. And I'm going, okay, so this is relating to a friend of mine that arrived. And my friend at that time not only showed up, but gave me some news, good news, gave me some money, and brought me a few things for lunch. So I'm like, wow. Okay, so that's kind of cool. A bag of groceries and some good news and some money. Because when I went for my walk, I had money. So then I could go and do shopping, maybe go get a coffee, that kind of thing, like be out of the house, do something. So that's where these two cards started to talk. And then in the evening, this card represents the evening, and it's the Priestess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords in other decks or whatever. And so I wanted to clarify this card. So I received this card. And I thought, okay, well, this is your Seven of Wands. And in a lot of decks with the Seven of Wands, it shows a person standing in a defensive stance, fighting off 6 other wands. This card, out of the Wheel of the Year Tarot, I find very interesting because we have 2 people here. Yes, they have the 7 wands, and then they have the sandbags damming up the flood that's going to take place. So they're protecting themselves and so forth from this flood. But what's interesting is the interaction between these 2 cards. And I went, oh, wow, that's interesting. So I'm having an interaction with another person. But this is a helpful person because you're working as a team in preventing this flood. Here she has a spyglass. So this is where she's looking out. But you could take that as she's looking out for herself. And she's in a comfortable position. She's not like in any discomfort. She's sitting. She's very attentive. She's alert. She's vigilant. She's aware. And she's also very curious. And she's searching. So when I put these 2 together, I'm kind of thinking of my evening, and I'm going, And I came up with a few things. And one of them really, really stood out for me, which was I went and checked my mailbox. And yes, I had a bunch of mail. But as we know, everybody gets mail. And you get mail that you least expect or you do not want, such as bills. And so anyways, I was going through my mail, and I came across my cell bill, and I opened it up, and I went through the roof. And I'm like, hell no. So then I decided I was going to call the cellular company and say, hey, what's up with this bill? This is crazy. This is insane. So anyways, this represented me making that phone call. And this is the fellow and myself at the cellular mobility company. We're talking because I'm trying to come up with a solution or a resolution or problem solve about the cell bill and why it was so high and so forth, and then making arrangements and stuff like that for payment. So needless to say, this is a great way on how to learn your tarot deck, is to just do hindsight. You can ask questions about things in your past and have the cards appear and reflect those moments, and then you will learn how that card will speak to you. So a lot of our tarot studies really come down to your personal life experiences, and through using your personal life experiences, you can help others. Now, you don't need to get into your personal stuff because it's not their business, but you can say, hey, this is what the card is telling you. So you just turn your experience into a helpful way of counseling, in a way. Counsel another person through your own personal experiences without